Good afternoon, everybody. We're here once again at Infocom 2018. We're on the NEC Display Solutions stand in the Central Hall. Emile Van De Coevering is with me this afternoon. Emile?
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. Now, you are a Las Vegas local in a way with your company.
I am, yeah. No, not in a way. I've been here for about 3 years now.
Yeah. Okay. And your company is called Socialure.
Socialure, correct.
You're the owner, creative designer, or creative director.
Creative director,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And we've seen your stuff at many shows, but we just didn't know it was you. So DSE, you had a booth, but you did huge amounts of stuff. Orlando, you did lots of stuff. We'll talk about that in a second. Mm-hmm. Just explain a little bit about what you do very briefly.
So I'm a creative director. I did a lot of festival shows, a lot of television shows actually as well. American Idol being the biggest one of them. Came from Los Angeles, moved to Vegas. I was creative director at Dre's nightclub, and then I decided to start my own business here because I saw there was like a big gap when it comes to creative agencies here in Vegas compared to, for example, Los Angeles, where there's thousands.
Yeah.
And and along the way, I've been working more and more with different AV companies. Digital signage became a very big thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
now, you
Vegas,
did a really good talk yesterday. Tell us about.
Thank
so
you.
here at Infocom, you did a great talk.
Yeah.
On the digital signage subset. What was it about?
It was not necessarily about the digital signage. It was about creating custom event experiences, and it wasn't even necessarily purely focused on custom event experiences. It was the tips and tricks that I wanted to give people about anything in general, any creative projects, like tips and tricks like where success is like a big thing and success is like something that you should aim for, but maybe things that are counterintuitive. And I also told them like, hey, you should also fail. And the reason that you should also fail is that then you can learn from your mistakes and you can bounce back from that and use that kind of like data to measure and create even better projects next time.
Right.
And basically the main message was don't be afraid to fail as well. Like take a little bit of risk. We're in Vegas after all.
Okay. Now we remember one of the things that we had at Orlando last year, Infocom 2017.
Yeah.
PLS AV did this really clever NASCAR wheel changing thing, but you did all the countdown, leaderboard type of stuff for that.
Yeah. We worked with Peerless AV before because they come here in Vegas every year and they do a really big event, really cool event, and especially because all these companies, including NEC, is at that event, and they asked us to help out at Infocom to create a leaderboard where they can play this game of wheel changing and then actually have this interactive wheel, this leaderboard on the screen.
That was a lot of fun. I think the winners actually got as well to go to the NASCAR thing or the Indy 500 or something.
And like plane tickets, like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
I was pretty jealous. Yeah,
that was good. We needed to freak the system, so we won. So think about that next time.
Okay. Well,
you also had your own booth at DSE this year as well, which was pretty cool.
Yeah,
March.
we did. It was the first time we had a booth. And it was a lot of fun, and especially because we're locals, it made a lot of sense to have that booth, and like I said, digital science became a bigger part of what we do, and so it was just natural to also have a booth, and especially working with BrightSign, partnering with BrightSign a lot. Just made a lot of sense.
Pretty cool. Now you're also one of the SCN the 9. I think you're the fourth or fifth person we've interviewed today.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how that came about.
I actually got asked during DSE if I got asked like, hey, we want to make you part of the 9, and of course, I mean, I like that sounded very interesting. It was really cool to be part of this group. It's a very active group on Twitter as well.
But you all met for the first time last night. Many of you met for the first time last night.
I met most of the people for the first time last night. Yeah.
So they're all here in Vegas.
They're all here.
And you're going to keep in contact, I guess.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think we're even meeting up again tonight. We're also talking about putting up our pictures on all the digital signs across Vegas just for fun, because we can. Yeah. So why not? Let's just do it. Let's make our presence known. Yeah. And I think it's just a lot of fun to work with like all these different AV professionals from all over the place.
Well, my last question for you today is Infocom 18 here. What is the one thing that you will go, as a creative person, what do you go around looking for?
I always like to look at like new technology, but then I like to, it's kind of weird, I like to look at all these different technology like holographic or artificial intelligence or high quality displays, and then I try to see how I could connect the things together. So not necessarily like, hey, that's it. I want this display or I want this piece of product. Now I'm gonna see like, hey, how can I link these two together to create something creative and create something new?
Brilliant. Emile, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.